Hello, everybody. Wow, what a nice day it is today. It's summertime and we've been having great weather. Well, it gets warm outside, so I brought along my water with me. And I know, speaking of water, today is a very good day for reflection about water. So I also brought along something that makes me think about the water. When I think about water, I think about drinking the water to keep me hydrated, but I also think about water that God has created for us as a means of recreation. A means of recreation for a large body of water that I think of as going up to Lake Moraine and having a nice ride in a boat. So today's reflection is about walking on the water that Jesus has for us. Well, if we're going to go out on the boat, I'd like to go along with the disciples here out on the boat. And so I'm going to put on my boat hat. Okay, we're ready to go now. Let's go out on the boat. And let's begin now with Jesus walking on the water. So at once, Jesus made his disciples get into the boat and go ahead of him to Bethsaida on the other side of the lake. Now, while he sent the crowd away, after saying goodbye to them, the people, he went away to a hill to pray. And when evening came, the boat was way out in the middle of the lake, while Jesus was alone on the land. Now Jesus saw that his disciples were straining at the oars because they were rowing against the wind. So, sometimes between 3 and 6 o'clock in the morning, he came to them, and he was walking on the water. Imagine Jesus walking on the water. How can you walk on water? You sometimes have trouble in the water, treading on the water, but there was Jesus walking on the water. He was going to pass them by, but they saw him walking on the water. Oh, how astounded! It's a ghost, they said. They screamed out. They were all terrified when they saw Jesus. They did not know that it was Jesus walking towards them on the water. But then Jesus spoke to them at once. Courage, he said. It is I. Don't be afraid. And then Jesus went and he got into the boat with them. And guess what happened? The wind died down and the disciples were completely amazed because they had not understood the real meaning of what was that Jesus could do, that Jesus could walk on water. Imagine being out there on that boat and seeing such a astounding thing. Jesus coming walking across the water. Wouldn't you think somebody would be sinking in the water in that lake? Oh, those boats are gliding in the water. But if somebody gets out onto the water, they go right down unless they've got on their equipment. They've got to have on their life gear and their life vest to keep them floating on the water, let alone walking on the water. How amazing that is that Jesus miraculously was walking on the water. It was not a ghost. When Jesus walked on the water, he showed that he had the authority and power to quickly crush Satan under his feet and to heal the diseases. And Jesus walks not just on water, but on tidal waves and tempests because he has full authority that has been given to him, given to Jesus, both in heaven and on earth. He's always been able to save those who approach God through him. Jesus, the all-powerful. Jesus is so amazing. Jesus' name is above every other name. Therefore, there is no other name in the whole world given to men by which we will be saved. It is now 2022. This is an anniversary time, 2022nd anniversary of Jesus' incarnation. Give your life totally to Jesus. Accept Jesus as your Savior and your Lord. By all standards, Jesus will always be there with you to take care of you. Jesus will be there to walk with you on the waters, on the tides, on those times that you are afraid. Jesus is with you to walk on those waves. God bless you. Have a good day and enjoy the water today. Bye.